Hello, I came across with a book by a studio photographer called Barsokevitsch. He's not anything like famous, but he was a professional photographer, both before and after the Great War in a small town. And I kind of like this book because it shows to you how it is to be a professional portrait photographer at that time. And kind of like the pictures are quite similar to one on each other, and I can kind of like imagine that if you are a photographer of that time, you don't have that much like freedom to decide like I want to do something a bit more. But in this book there are some photos that do have something extra that I think the photographer Piispa Arseni was himself setting in the photo. For example, these handshaking photos. Clearly the guy is kind of like feeling a bit weird, but for some reason they have to take a picture like this, that they are just like modestly keeping hands. Maybe they have just in cage, but you can't get closer than that. And then of course this picture with these young lads that have their hands all over, and I think it's like it's funny. There are some pictures that are set-ups like with models. For example, this fun one here. That's also on the cover of this book, and I think it's a beautiful picture on its own. Nothing more to say about that. It's just a great picture. Like the gestures and everything there. Just right. Then there are some photos that are showing the life of ordinary people in their homes. I think these are very interesting too. My favorite of all these is the picture with this couple that to me looks like living in a country house of a kind. They can't be very poor because like you have furniture and everything and clean clothes and stuff. There are also pictures of like poor people, but this is clearly these are not poor people. I think they look happy. What do you say? And then there's I have to show you this one picture. It's so funny. Oh, it's not a picture. It's it's a setup of two pictures: the bishop and the other bishop. This is so funny. So that was Piispa Arseni. Do you have any recommendation for me or anyone about this kind of like portrait collections? They might be online resources or a book of these kind of portraits. I think it's fascinating to see a human face in a photo. Like every time a picture of a human, it's something that kind of like stops me. And there was this one book, I don't remember it anymore, but the author was saying that I saw a picture of the brother of Napoleon taking from it was taken in 1852 or 53 or something, so very early photography. And then all I could think of was that those eyes have seen the empire. So the Napoleon himself, he kind of make the connection immediately. But all kinds of like these kind of things come up when you look the faces on old photographs. So if you have any recommendations about books or online collections about portraits, I'm interested. Have a great day.